Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and Death Knight has never been better with a new edition of a slightly balanced card, the Remnant of Rage, a 7-mana 6/5 undead demon from the mini set. It costs 1 less for each minion that died this turn. Battlecry, draw 2 cards. Not gonna lie, it's not the most amazing card in this deck. It's good, it's worth playing, but compared to like Demon Hunter, they could cycle it so much more. But it's been a good new addition to what's already been a great deck in Blood DK. You probably know the gist of the deck with Elise in your early game, although we have cut the Giants and we're now running like Kerrigan is in there, which is actually pretty solid that AoE and the hero power can present a bunch of damage in the late game, but everything else relatively the same. Zilliax with Twin Module, Perfect Module, and yes, new deck up there, very sarcastic. It is certainly not a new deck, but Remnant of Rage definitely gives it a bit of a more of a spice, and you really want to hit the Raptors or the Hounds or whatever off that Elise to help you cycle. So hopefully you guys enjoy the games, and can we get to rotation, please? Because these decks are not exactly, the most exciting new things in the world. I will admit that, but want to give you guys some gameplay in the meantime. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends. Okay. Druid's probably like the copy Druid. I'm just gonna full ditch the hand, even though it's the new card that's made this deck better than ever. I want unplayable cards instead. That's much better. This is the ideal hand if you want to lose, I will say, but we'll see how we draw. At least we're going first. I got rid of a blob, got a blob, and got the other blob. They really want me to have blobs. Yeah, location Druid, pretty good against us typically, I think. Copy Druid against Death Knight, that's apparently 50-50. But this hand, they're probably very favored because this hand is doing literally nothing. This has been my day. We were streaming earlier and I could not get a decent hand. I'm trying to record off stream now and things are not going pretty much any better. But I'll keep trying because I want to try and highlight some new cards. One new card. Not a lot of the stuff from the mini set seen a ton of play, so trying my best here. I mean, it could be Aviana, right? You never know. It could be Aviana. I have no idea what the way they're playing. Is that really worth coining? Anyways, we're probably gonna hero power next turn. Yep. So this has been a very high impact game of Hearthstone for us of hero power and pass. When we have 2 Morbid Swarms, 2 Creature of Madnesses, 2 Dread Out Antlers, 2 Chill Fallen Barons. We hero power. Yeah, at least we got to play now. There we go. Get that blob of tar out. That's what you want to see. I guess we'll find out if it's Aviana. Or... because they'll top deck it on 5. Because they'll top deck it on 5. The classic. And have Innervate. Double Innervate. My god. Okay. Well, we can get the other blob out. Just so this has been my day. And I got double Pterodax. Let's go. Alright, at least we got a good 6. And certainly their random legendaries will not be incredible. They will be mediocre. They will be just like patches and patches and patches. Wait, are they different? Are they always different? Shuffle 10 random. Oh, you can get the same one multiple. Yeah, they got all patches. And I'll just deal with all the 1/1 chargers. I'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to highlight. It's funny. I only had like 1 game on my stream where Remnant of Rage was like kind of nuts, where I played like 2 in a row. But it's only really strong for the most part with the Elise Hound location. That's definitely its strength. That's definitely its strength. All right, random card draw. Into a random mana sheet. And we're gonna randomly get some husks out there, or 1 husk. And it'd be nice to get a playable card at some point. Not yet, we don't need it yet, but we at least got this going. Yeah, they get something like the Great Dracorex, that'll be very sad, but we do have like clears and stuff. Typically this matchup's pretty manageable. Unless they Omega scam you. So We're gonna hope they don't Omega scam us. I mean, you can get some fireballs, I guess. Even for 1 mana, Antonitis isn't as spooky as he used to be. Got the worst card of the mini set, Omen of the End. I guess end times are coming. Does he just fireball that? I mean, I don't really care. I got the poison. That is not active. There's no way he is self-damaged. I think I Grifta here. Grifta Steel, Grifta Card Draw. Both are good. Steel's worse because he could just like take one of my good minions. I want cards is what I want. So let's get cards. Cards are good. I like cards. I don't like when my opponent plays cards, but I like cards overall, right? Can hit into that. And then, do I suck this? That's kind of perverse. I could actually get this out. Yeah, let's get the Remnant out. Let's get more cards. Let's us draw. Get more answers. Seems pretty good to me. I like it. So that gives you a different style play. I just don't get why it's a 6/5. Like, why is it a 6/5? Could be like a 4/4. It'd be pretty good, right? It's like a threat on itself too. But at least I wonder after rotation how easy it'd be to play. Because in Demon Hunter it's mainly good because of the pirate location. In Death Knight it's more because of Elise. But I guess she isn't going anywhere. Corpse Explosion certainly helps, but we don't know if that'll stay in the core set. You never know. I would actually think that it's a good chance Corpse. It's been there since day one, but I mean, so is Brawl, so who knows? So is Shadow Step and Prep. Who knows? Yeah, they're doing a whole lot of nothing here. Let's just find a 3-drop. We don't have good pressure to apply, but maybe a 3-drop is kind of nice. Still have a Rush minion left. So this would overdraw me. I don't really want this. I don't really want any of this, actually. I don't know. I'm just gonna Dreadhound Antler. I'm just gonna Dreadhound Antler again. They're not doing a heck of a lot. They gotta come up with something insane. And we kind of have answers for days now. We got a full hand, card draw, board clears. Just thinking like we could go Ysera Murloc if we need to. That could be all right. Yeah, until rotation, I don't assume, or I'm not imagining the meta is going to change up much unless we get like a significant balance patch. We'll get the revert patch, but that's only for like a week or two before the expansion comes out. When we get the early access Tavern Brawl and all that stuff, which I really enjoy the early access Brawl, but can definitely be expensive. All right, well, they get a starship. That's neat. That's neat. There's no other legendary starship piece, so it's kind of hard to abuse, right? And they're also just kind of blown up. But again, our deck doesn't have a ton of pressure in it right now. Yeah, I've been trying Kerrigan out as in the deck. It's actually been pretty solid to give you that reach, that AoE. Another thing for Maladar to possibly scam has been kind of nice. Okay, that's spooky. You can't leave that up. That's 19 damage. That is, or sorry, 18 damage. Math hard. 6, 7. Why did I say that? 4, 5, 7. That dies, so I can use Sarah pretty reliably. We can get this out. We can cheat this out. And then hit into here. And go face, and then this dies. Alright. I guess I could have drawn more, but I don't really need more cards right now. Alright, Yogg. The Yoggs can always do some stuff. There's two 10-mana Yogs, right? You could Deathwing, but that's pretty awful. But, I mean, it would clear. They only have like one card in hand or two cards in hand. It's not that big a deal. Hakar. Dude, I remember playing Hakar Druid with Auctioneer, and you would kill off your Hakar and then murder your opponent with Naturalize and Togwoggle. It was very toxic, and I spammed the living crap out of it. It's almost like I'm a toxic individual. Are they dead yet? I'd like to kill them. I would like to kill them. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do that. I have 6, 8. I dodged that this time. If I hit both the Awakens and Nightmare, I have lethal. I'll just go for it. Let's try and end the game a little bit quicker here. There we go. Not even close. So there you go. That's how you beat Aviana Druid. That was a very challenging game. We showed off the Remnant of Rage, kind of. We didn't even have to draw a lease this game. How about that? That's a rarity. Got my favorite class, or Rouge, and I'm going second, so the win rates are automatically sub 50%. It's so fun. Win rates on everything is sub 50 if you're going second on this, unless you have like a super favorable. It is just insane still how much it matters if you're going first. Yeah, I'm looking at top 1K. There's not a single deck with a positive win rate going second. It's crazy. I mean, obviously you can win going second, but you're a lot less likely to. It's not even close. So they get 1-drops here. Pretty good 1-drops. We'll get some 3-drops here, or 1 3-drop, maybe something good, maybe something bad. I mean, it's just a lot of stats, I guess. I get a bunch of 2-drops, something. It's not great, but it's something. It's also corpses. And my favorite card, Shadow Step. I heckin' love Shadow Step. We need 12 more years of Shadow Step, and I'll have 12 more years of complaining. It'll be great. It will be great. So they like what they saw there. Well, we got blobs and stickiness, but no Elise, and we're going second, so this is pretty rough. And if they have Elise, well, yeah, it's gonna be a rough time. Aha! You can't steal my Elise, but you can steal my infinite damage, Ziliax, or weapon, which are all horrible steals for me and make me sad. I hate Deja Vu. Why does it get mana cheat? Why do you get mana cheat on top of the discover and hand information? Like, hello? It's pretty silly. Blob's probably the most annoying, but he didn't go blob. Maybe he didn't get offered it. Maybe he got offered coin, creature, and chill fallen. That's totally possible, right? It's not. It ain't. Ooh, Remnant of Rage. All right, we might be able to set something up at some point. All right, we pop this, see what comes out. That is horrible. And we'll get the blob out. Yeah, them getting another Ziliax is definitely a problem. They kept that too. The Titans have left us. Oh, they got a random mind control, of course. Of course. Yep. Oh, what can you do? Random mind control. I guess we can draw here, but that probably just won them the game on the spot. Probably won them the game on the spot, to say the least, but we can get this to 0. That doesn't do a lot. Yeah, it just dies to this, and he can Shadow Step this, by the way. I guess we can Ziliax next turn. Maybe that'll be something we can do. And I need cards. Maybe that can somehow draw a card. Yeah, that's slightly tilting. And apparently get to see the option before. So he could just know that he got mind control. So that's not great. But we do have the Ziliax play here, so we do have maybe some recoverability. I was ready to concede, but can't concede quite yet. So we do have this play, which is also pretty balanced. Will it matter? Maybe, maybe not, but it's pretty gross. They got the Eudora up ready though, and they got, I think my Ziliax at 8 mana. But they can't play it yet, I don't think. Unless they didn't hit Ziliax, of course, but I'm pretty sure they did. So this is 1/8 plus taunt. Yet another mind control? That'd be pretty good. He's hovering over that, so it might not be Ziliax. Okay, an infinite card. They have an infinite card in their hand. Be funny if I could steal it and then, well, actually no, the death rattle doesn't matter what side the board's on, it'll go off. Oh, they took the foam render. All right, did they get book? I think book is active and clears my board, and I probably lose if that happens. Wait, wasn't this a random? I guess they just had to risk it that they wouldn't hit the weapon. Yeah, book would be pretty devastating. All right, they don't have book. We have a lot of damage coming down here. Lot of damage. We have 11, 12, 13. I mean, we got to push it, right? We got to push the damage. Push it face, set up lethal. They don't get healing. Or if I can't get through a taunt. Man, this would be an insane comeback. The Remnant of Rage got us these cards too. I was like so close to conceding and doing a like, brah! But maybe we get there until I get scammed by something else. And then I go, brah! Hearthstone. Absolute insanity of it all. But yeah, this deck's like one of the top meta decks, but it has not been rolling great for me today. But I think it's, it's just Hearthstone, right? Doesn't matter how good a deck can be. I got lifesteal. And the heals for 20. Never mind. Never mind. Rogue's weakness of healing is not existent. Well, I mean, they don't develop anything more, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty awful. All right, we got Elise. We're not going to play her this turn. Because we want to probably Elise location next turn. Yeah, just random 20 healing from Rogue, classic. But hey, at least we're still in the game. What's in this? Just a 3/2, right? Ours has a 4/4. We don't really ever want to click it if possible. And my Ziliax, I don't think they can have it, right? Or actually, I don't know when they Nightmare Fueled. I'm pretty sure it's turn 7. It can't be Zil. Can be Pterodax, can be a lot of stuff. I hate Deja Vu so much, with so much piss and vinegar. Is that a terminology? I don't know. We'll go with it. Well, I could Corpse Explosion my board. Take Elise. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be hard when they're just playing my cards better than me. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. So, Husk double battle cry, of course. The 1/1s make it a bit annoying, though. The 1/1s make it slightly annoying. But that's about it. He only gets like, what, 4 healing? Or and he hit the right one. Alright. Yeah, they're just playing my cards better than me. I'm really bad at this. We need raptors and copy. Seems like a plan. So how do I want to do this? Think we hit into this. Actually, no, we hit into this. We play that. Copy this. I do lose a hound, I guess. But I killed most of these while still pushing face, I guess. Yeah, they can have their own Elise. Or, sorry, they could have copied mine last turn and play 5-mana location. Could be running Demolition Renovator. I've been seeing that a good chunk. How much damage have I dealt to a rogue and how much healing have they done? Oh my god, that random steal too. I'm still tilted. Just trying to get there. This would be a great gameplay video for the YouTubes, but nobody wants to watch a loss, right? Something like that. They also run Ziliax too, which they can play and stuff. I could Corpse Explosion, Acolyte of Pain, and like try and draw my deck. Yeah, they more healing for the rogue. More healing for the rogue. Classic. Oh, it's frustrating. I guess we'll play the Acolyte here. I need cards. This does clear and I keep this up. Look at all the card draw. I guess I'll just point this face. Where do I play this to get more corpses? I'm gonna play this to get more corpses. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill them. They just had infinite healing. I think they have... Yeah, they have probably infinite Elise stuff. I don't know if I can possibly get there, but we'll keep trying. But it is rough to say the least. When they've healed for how much? They still have another Shadow Step. They have infinite minions. We need to find like our Shala to be able to help us push a bunch of damage. Okay, well I can Kerrigan, I guess. And I'm just, yeah, taking too much damage from my own infinite weapon. From my own infinite weapon. It's also pretty frustrating. Kerrigan. I could draw more cards. I don't know if that's really what I want to be doing here. Just want to push more damage, I guess. Push more damage. This gives me a better chance to get stuff that I want rather than, I mean, do I fill my hand with... I'm gonna swing. I'm just thinking, do I play this to get cards out of my deck? Because I have like Shala, Ceaseless. There's a lot of good cards I don't really want to miss. So I'd rather have the cards in my deck that I think than have this, especially Ceaseless, right? So yeah, I'm gonna overdraw no matter what. But with this line, I feel like I get more cards from my deck than not. Ziliax number 2, 3, 5, 17? I don't know. Okay. They have a Fell spell. And we're just trying to get to the long game here and kill the best statted minion. Classic. But we could set up an empty board with Ceaseless. and maybe just do a ton of damage if they don't find Zill, right? Oh, there's more healing for the rogue. So much healing. Oh my god. But I feel like we're in a good spot. Cope? Is that cope? But yeah, I feel like I'm coping and we're in a good spot. 16 health.
I remember this place.
Another Elise. And he's not dealing with the board. They're not dealing with the board here. And I've got quite a bit of damage. I can kill off my own stuff to make room if I need to. Well, I got more health gain as a rogue, classic, but it's only 3. So they're at 17. I have 5 plus another 4 more. All right. This has to be lethal now. Is this lethal? This has to be lethal. I'm convinced it's lethal. I've convinced myself. We clear the board. We husk. We breath. We hero power. We hit. And we win the game! Oh my, dude, that Osk almost destroyed me. But yeah, this deck is just really all around very good. There's tons of different stuff you can do. You can see why Kerrigan was good that game. Remnant did some really good stuff. I feel like that game really highlighted like everything you need to know about this deck. And yeah, if you want to play the ladder, you have these cards, go for it. Remnant is not like broken, but it's really good. And overall, if you look at the stats, this deck's doing great. So if you're biding the time till rotation, this is a card that actually, or a deck that runs a new card, you can give a try. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends. Hey everyone, Zeddy here. You know I use HS Replay every single time I load up Hearthstone, and I've been using the Hearthstone deck tracker ever since it launched and never switched. The HS Replay tier list is great to understand how the meta looks like, and I use it all the time to make my deck recommendations, and as well, of course, you know, to figure out what I should be complaining about. The Hearthstone deck tracker is constantly evolving and adding features to help you during your games. It saves your card collection so you know what decks you can build, or perhaps how much dust you need to spend to get it. This is why I can always find the deck for all the modes I play, which is standard, wild, and oh yeah, well, let's not talk about all the other modes that it'd be a twist to talk about anything else. Try the deck tracker today. It's free to download, free to use, and unlike this video, it has no ads. Help me not go baroque.